So we are going to see about pinacol-pinacolone rearrangement. This structure is called pinacol. The characteristic of this structure is that there are two hydroxyl group adjacent to these two carbons, and this is known as vicinal diol. So vicinal diol are the compounds where the carbon, first carbon and second carbon, immediately connected carbon contains hydroxyl group. Two diols are there. Now this kind of the compounds, which are known as pinacol, undergoes pinacol-pinacolone rearrangement. Now what happens in this reaction? First understand. In this reaction we have to use acid as a catalyst. So H plus, it is coming from acid. Now this H plus requires electrons. It is having positive charge, it requires electron, and on this oxygen and on this oxygen lone pair of electrons are present. So the first step is this proton will connect to either of oxygen. Say proton is connected here. Now because proton is connected with lone pair of oxygen, so there should not be charge on the hydrogen. Now this is structure. Now this is not charged, it is connected with oxygen, but because oxygen has given its lone pair of electron to form a bond, so it will acquire positive charge. So first step is in pinacol-pinacolone rearrangement: protonation of alcohol, formation of this positively charged oxygen. Now this is unstable compound. Now this oxygen will try to neutralize its positive charge, and this is done by taking this both the electrons of this bond between carbon and oxygen by oxygen. So both the electrons are taken by oxygen. It is taken by oxygen. Now it will become neutral water molecule. So byproduct is water molecule. It is formed in the reaction. But because the bond electrons are taken by oxygen, so this carbon will acquire positive charge. So there is a formation of carbocation, positively charged carbon. Now this is tertiary carbocation, and it is somewhat stable, but still it is carbocation and unstable. So next step is this oxygen contains lone pair of electron. So this lone pair of electron, and you see here this carbocation is there, it is requiring electron. So what is happening in this reaction is that either of this group is breaking from this carbon and is connecting to this carbonyl carbon, and that too with electrons. With electron it is happening. So like this, it is, say this is, I'm breaking this. So this is breaking with electron and it is connecting to this carbon. Now because electron has come, so it will not have positive charge. Now this is stable, but because this bond electron is gone with this alkyl group, so positive charge will develop on this carbon. So there is a formation of second carbocation. So in the initial state it was first carbocation, now the second carbocation is formed. Oxygen bears lone pair of electron, it is having lone pair of electron, so it will share its lone pair of electron to form a bond. So double bond will form here. Now because electron is raised to this carbon, so it will be neutral, and oxygen, because it has given electron, it will acquire positive charge. Now in the last step, because it is positively charged oxygen and it is more electronegative than hydrogen, so it will take electron of this oxygen hydrogen bond toward itself, and it will liberate, this hydrogen will liberate as H plus. This is H plus, and now this is known as pinacolone, because here is ketone. So it is a method of conversion of 1,2-diol into ketone, known as pinacol-pinacolone rearrangement.